With 2016 fast approaching, many folks will start thinking about the New Year's resolutions. So how do you commit to changes that you're looking to make? Well, here with some great advice via Skype is the author of No Sweat, How the Simple Science of Motivation Can Bring You a Lifetime of Fitness. Please help me welcome Michelle Segar. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Oh, great. It's nice to see you. How's everything?
Things are great. Really gearing up for the new year. It's a really exciting time, right, during the holidays?
That's right. Absolutely. So, all right, let's get right into it because I like this book very much, No Sweat. So tell me a little bit about what was your inspiration for writing No Sweat?
Well, the short answer is I wrote No Sweat to help people learn how to stick with the changes in behavior that they really want to make, including their upcoming New Year's resolutions. But the long story is, for over 20 years, I've been researching this topic. I've been wanting to study why is it that people who start to exercise, who change their diet, who want to get more sleep, start out strong, but then their motivation fades away. So I've been researching why this is and how people can turn it around, as well as working with people as a health coach making these changes. So in No Sweat, I share stories of my clients, the challenges they faced, how they overcame them, as well as a science-based approach to transforming exercise from a chore into a gift and develop lasting motivation.
So typically, how long does it take for an individual to lose their interest into fitness or whatever they're trying to accomplish?
It's quicker than you might think, Eraldo. Within 3 weeks, people start to give up on their New Year's resolutions.
3 weeks.
And
Wow.
And the problem with this is that people blame themselves and they feel like failures when in fact it's not people's fault. My work suggests that we've learned to change our behavior. We've learned to make resolutions in a system that actually sets us up to fail. And that's super important for people to know.
So what are some of the mistakes that people make when they start making their New Year resolutions?
Well, the biggest mistake is to make the same resolution every year, even though it never sticks. You know, Einstein said insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results. To really bring this home, I want to tell you a story about my client, Rachel. About 10 years ago, Rachel came to me really frustrated. She said every New Year's, she committed and resolved to lose 35 pounds. And she went into it gung-ho. She joined a gym. She started changing her eating. And the first couple of weeks, she was very committed. But after that, she started to dread going to the gym. And she started to resent the changes she was making in her eating habits. And within a month, she quit. So she wanted to know, why was it that that happened? And through working with me using this new system, she discovered that she was making resolutions because she thought she should make them, not because they were actually resolutions she wanted to make. And once she learned to go beyond simply thinking about numbers on a scale to the experiences and outcomes that she truly wanted in her daily life. She wanted to have more energy. She wanted to feel happier. And she absolutely wanted to be a better partner, parent, and professional. And once she started to achieve those things from the behavior change, she never stopped.
Yeah. So what can you give us some tips that people can use to make their New Year's resolutions last a little bit longer than your typical length?
Well, the first thing, it's important for people to understand that rather than rely on our intuition for making changes, there's incredible and simple science that can show us how to make resolutions in 2016 that stick. And I call these sticky New Year's resolutions. The first step is that people need to become aware of the types of things that Rachel became aware of. Are you making the same resolution even though it hasn't worked for you over time? And then they need to decide, are you going to do the same thing and expect to get different results? Or are you ready to think a little harder about what you truly want to change and have in your daily life that's going to make life worth living and a happier place to be? And together, all of these things help people escape the vicious cycle of failure so they can get into the system of sustainable change.
Great. So real quickly, tell me, how important is social media in the whole scenario here?
How important is what?
Social media in this.
Social media can be either a support or something that drags people down. It actually depends on the networks people are part of. Are they in systems with friends and colleagues that are very supportive and supporting them? Or are they in a system where people are just putting their best face forward, and when they compare themselves to them, they don't feel as good as they could? So it's very important for people to also consider where they're spending their time, both socially and behaviorally, and are they doing it in places that are going to be the best supports for them?
All right. Well, Michelle, unfortunately, we're out of time, but I wanted to really thank you for being on the show today and really getting the point across with the book, No Sweat It, and good luck with that, all right?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And still to come, we've all heard of having a personal style, but what about a personal scent? Ahead, we'll explain what your personal scent says about your personality. Stay tuned.